Well, welcome to our first day, full day of operations here at the U.S. Embassy. We decided to make it as hard as possible for you to get here today, so we ordered this snowstorm just to make it as hard as possible, because after this, everything will be easy. I'm tempted to say it can't get any worse, but I won't say that. I'm sure for a lot of you, the first day of coming to the building was something was obviously new for all of us. I couldn't get out of Podil. It took me the better part of a half an hour just to get to the ABC building from the residence, because nobody had plowed, and I'm sure others of you who had to come on the metro or other means had similar great adventures. But the main point is that we're here and we're back in this building, and I can't tell you how much I've looked forward to this. It was a source of great frustration to me, and I know to my predecessors, that there was literally no place other than the backyard of the residence where we could get the entire staff together. I don't know how many of you know this, but the last time that Llewellyn checked, the total number of American embassy employees, Americans and Ukrainians, was 804. And we were in 6 different buildings, 27 agencies of the United States government, and there was no way that we could all meet together. And I thought, this is nuts, this is crazy. Anyway, we have now this atrium which allows us to get together. It isn't perfect, but we'll try to do this. I'm a great believer in town hall meetings, and one of my great frustrations has been that we really had no way to do that, but we'll try to do that more often now. The fact that the opening of this embassy coincides with the 20th anniversary of our diplomatic relations is actually quite appropriate. I'll come back to the ceremony, the concert that we had on Friday night, which was such a great success. A little over 3 years ago, Bill Taylor and others broke ground for this building. $209 million later, and a lot of hard work, we now have the building that we all see. As I said outside when I was in Georgia, after we dedicated the new embassy building, a Georgian friend came up and said, "I guess this means you're staying a while." Well, I think if we needed an example of our continuing commitment to the bilateral relationship with Ukraine, this building is it. Those Ukrainian officials who've come through here have been amazed at not only the quality of the building, but the speed with which we were able to get this constructed. Mr. Klimkin, the Deputy Foreign Minister, when I told him last year that we would be moving in right around the turn of the year, could not believe that we had done this from within 3 years, from the start to the finish. He said, doesn't happen in Ukraine, and it especially doesn't happen with the quality. Now, we will be doing a formal dedication ceremony, and at this point, that looks like it's going to occur on February 27th, because we're hoping that Undersecretary of State Pat Kennedy, the Undersecretary for Management, the man he's kind of the overall guru of all of these buildings, will be here for that day, and we will invite numerous Ukrainian VIPs and perhaps other Americans to come and join us for a formal ribbon cutting. By that time, we should have been able to check all the light switches and gotten everything running to make sure that it was all up to speed. But that's the current plan for a formal dedication. I also wanted to just say a word about the art in the embassies. Those of you who've come in have seen some of the artwork that is out. The State Department OBO office has picked pieces of art from Ukrainian American artists, from Ukrainian artists here, to try to enhance this building. There will be additional art being put into the USAID building. Contract has been let for that, and so we will have, again, American, Ukrainian contributions to hopefully make this nice, and we will also have the opportunity as time goes by to increase the number of the amount of artwork that we have. We've also put together a small photo gallery near the elevators, which features famous and successful American citizens. born or whose families were born in the territory of Ukraine. This is the first start. We're going to probably end up adding people to this group. I discovered, for example, Jackie, that I'd forgotten, actually, I knew it before, that Ambassador Morningstar's mother grandmother came from Odessa. So he's yet another one who will probably have to, whose picture we'll have to add up there. All right, well listen, I won't go on. Let us all now take a glass of champagne or orange juice, and I'd like to propose a toast to all of you for all the hard work and moving in, and to our future success. So please, grab a glass of champagne.